Hey guys, Riggs here. This is my wife Lindsay. I've been talking about doing videos for quite a while now and really don't get around to it, spend most of my time gaming. But she actually came up with a pretty good idea tonight. Why don't we do something together? Might be a good way to do our first one. We're going to do a thing called Me and You Reviews. Again, she's the brains behind the outfit. I don't know what I bring to the table. But this is just going to be a real quick kind of informal thing. Just go over a couple games that we're playing right now. And we'll see where it goes from there. All right, I guess we'll get started. Do you want to say anything before we begin?
No.
Okay. Well, then here we go. I'm going to start with a game that I've been playing. It's actually not a new game. It's been out for a couple years on other systems and whatnot. But as you may or may not know, I'm a big Nintendo Switch enthusiast. And right now I got this for Christmas. I've been playing South Park, The Fractured But Whole. It's the sequel to Stick of Truth, which we both played. We played that on 360, both of us did, didn't we? Yeah, we both ended up playing that. But anyway, I got this for Christmas from my parents, and wanted it for a while. I actually got it on Black Friday a couple years back for the Xbox One, but always been kind of clunky for me. I never really played that much, but...
He's a very dedicated Switch person.
Yeah.
I always say, play my Xbox, and he's like, no, I don't want to, I want to play Switch.
I'm a Nintendo enthusiast, so...
I'm an unfortunate Xbox enthusiast, even though the system is clunky and annoying.
The Switch is underpowered, but we love each other regardless of our flaws. Anyway, back to, I almost said Stick of Truth, back to Fracture But Whole. It's a great game. It took a lot of what was good about Stick of Truth, and I kind of think made it a little bit worse. Clunkier, I'd say.
Time consuming.
Time consuming, yeah. Like certain battles that would have been fairly quick, and Stick of Truth seemed to drag on a little bit more here. It's more tactics based, which I know I'm a big fan of. I like that style of game, kind of the XCOM, Mario and Rabbids strategy type game. You're not as much into it though.
I'm not a big turn-based combat fan. It's kind of irritating to me.
Yeah, but you like Stick of Truth, and that was turn-based.
Yeah, I guess. This one, it's too drawn out, I guess is the way of putting it. I don't hate it.
Well, like I said, it's more tactics-based. It's more... It is back and forth, but you have to set up your location in proximity to where your attack's going to hit. If say you played any of the XCOM games, Mario and Rabbids, that kind of style. I love it. Great game. Like I said, I got this for Christmas. I'm really enjoying it. Thanks, Mom and Dad. But we'll move on. Let's go to one of your games.
I'm going to do Ori and the Blind Forest. This is one of my favorite games so far. He has not played it, obviously, because it's an Xbox exclusive.
It looks great, though.
It's fantastic if you like cute and whimsy and at the same time horrendously depressing at times. It's pretty good. I like it. It's a puzzly type game. It's all like painty styled.
All hand drawn type art style.
It's really pretty, and he is obsessed with the music to it.
I am. I love soundtracks. OSTs are my big thing in a lot of games like Octopath Traveler and the like. But the music to this, I find myself humming around the house, and I haven't even played it. I just listened to her play it.
Mm-hmm.
I do want to play it because I'm a Metroidvania junkie. Axiom Verge, Hollow Knight, Dead Cells. I could go on and on and on. Ryan would know what I was talking about. He always makes fun of me for the Metroidvanias. But I want to play this so bad. I'm hoping like some other Xbox exclusives that eventually gets ported over to Switch because I will play it on the Switch. But I'm a diehard. I can't stand playing on other systems. It drives me nuts.
It's really, really fun, though. There is a sequel coming out to it called Ori and the Will of the Wisps.
Yeah.
It's supposedly coming out sometime in the next couple months. I haven't heard an actual...
Nobody knows.
Nobody knows the release date.
2018.
And there is another one coming. I did complete this game. The last couple levels will kill you.
Repeatedly.
I had to stop playing this for like 3 months.
You rage quit. I thought you weren't going to finish it.
I had to stop for like 3 months before I could finish this because I needed to compile myself because it was driving me nuts.
Yeah, but you did. When you finished it, it was like some sigh of relief.
It was magical.
Actually, I'm going to use that to segue to the next game. The sigh of relief when you beat something that you didn't think you were going to be able to beat. And Dark Souls Remastered. I went back and forth on this game forever.
Months.
I played...
Oh my god, I'm tired of hearing everything about it. I was so happy when he bought it.
I played the early access. I don't remember what it was called that Switch put up. Basically, the trial run, whatever. It gave you a preview of the game, and I hated it. I didn't go in doing well, and she can vouch for this. If I don't do something well right off the bat, I generally give up on it. I'm very fickle in that aspect. But I watched a lot of videos on it, and I saw that I really wasn't playing the game right. You don't just go in and hack and slash. You have to learn enemy attack patterns, what weapons work good on certain characters, what armors work good on certain characters. You got to be patient because you're going to go back through the same areas over and over again, which reminded me of a Metroidvania. Clicked. As soon as I read that, it clicked for me. So I'm loving it. I haven't beat it. I'm not even close to beating it. I'm actually pretty awful at it, but I'm getting better every time, and that's what this game's about. So I'm having a blast with it right now.
It's very, very good. And that note, let's segue into my game. I just got this for Christmas. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
The Witcher 3. Very, very fun. I think it's called Wild Hunt. This, didn't you say, was described as Skyrim Dark Souls?
Yeah, kinda. I've read a lot of descriptions like that.
I'm not the best video game player at times.
She's pretty good.
It's really hard, you guys.
It is really hard. There's quite
really
a learning
hard,
curve.
but it's so pretty that I can't not play it. So I'm still learning the mechanics of it. There's a lot of things in this game to learn, and I got the complete edition, so it has 2 expansion packs and 16 DLCs on it.
Wow.
Yay!
It actually has the same voice actor for, was it guy's name Geralt? I'm not that super familiar with Witcher. I think the main character's name is whatever.
Something like that.
Same voice actor that worked on Victor Vran. Cheap plug for that game. It's a great ARPG. We should have held them up closer. I didn't even think about that.
I've been doing it.
You have, but you're the brains of the outfit. I said that before. But same voice actor, small little piece of information.
I'm just going to point this out too. My character's really hot. Hey, we kind of have the same color hair right now.
Hey, you do. That's awesome.
I'm getting with my roots of my game. This is really fun. It is very pretty. At times I feel like I'm playing a really awesome movie. There's a lot of like video content to it. So like you make choices, and based on your choice is the outcome, and it plays like a scene. It's not just fighting and things like that. There's like a storyline to it, which is really cool.
And gratuitous nudity.
Yes! First like 2 minutes of the game, I got a butt in the screen. It was awesome! The details are awesome. A thing that I thought was really interesting, nice tiny pop. A thing I thought was really interesting was the horse riding mechanics, because if you guys have ever played Skyrim, you know the horse mechanics on Skyrim are kind of dodgy and weird.
Climb straight up a mountain.
Yeah, thank you, Bethesda. But the horse mechanics on this are really, really cool, and they kind of run more like a horse. I have had horseback riding experience. I don't have a horse, unfortunately, but the mechanics run a lot like a horse. Like when you turn, it turns its head with you. Like it's a lot. It's interesting in a horse riding aspect.
It's similar to Breath of the Wild from
Yeah.
what I've seen.
Yeah.
Very similar.
The fighting in this is so hard. It's so hard, and I don't know my magic yet because, like I said, it's kind of a learning curve. There's a lot. Yes.
Both hard, both incredibly rewarding and fun.
Where was I going with this?
Horse riding mechanic.
I already talked about that.
Haven't learned your
the
magic yet.
The fighting. It's super, super difficult, but it's nice when you get to the point where, I keep dying, I finished this battle, yay! And then you can continue from there. It's pretty awesome. I enjoy it. I enjoyed a lot of the visual alone, and the music's pretty great too.
Yeah, the music's really good. It reminds me a lot of Skyrim, actually.
Yeah,
it really sets the tone.
It's nice. I'm one of those horrible people that play Skyrim without music, so this one I actually like.
Judas! All right. Lastly, we wanted to keep this under 10 minutes. We're clearly not going to do that. We're now at the 9:50 mark.
Yay.
But we're going to go over a game we're both playing right now, which doesn't happen very much. You keep your hands off my game. But dun 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 dun. Bendy and the Ink Machine. I knew nothing about this game. We have one for Switch and one for Xbox One. I knew nothing about this game until she started watching some videos of it. She's a big BioShock fan. It's very similar in the approach.
I am a very big, quick backstory. I'm a very big puzzle platformer horror enthusiast.
Very much so.
These are the games that I normally gravitate towards, which is funny because I get scared really easily.
we both do, in all fairness. We'll be playing these games with our headset on or something, and one of us, often me, will scream like a banshee and give the other one a heart attack.
Fun little backstory on that. When he first got his Switch, and he was playing Breath of the Wild when I was playing Skyrim in the other room. And he was climbing a wall at the same time I was climbing a wall. This was not by any means planned.
No.
It was strictly happenstance. But as he's climbing the wall, he falls off and starts to scream, which scares the crap out of me, which makes me fall off the wall.
I was rage
screaming,
climbing. Not screaming out of terror. I was expletive deleted, over and over. We were doing kind of dueling banjos back and forth.
Yes, we just kept falling off of our walls simultaneously and yelling at each other, like, stop yelling, I'm falling, and then it's, stop yelling, I'm falling. It was fun.
We could talk about falling all day, but we're actually trying to talk about Bendy and the Ink Machine.
I'm going on tangents.
She is. The art style in this game is incredible. I think that was the strongest selling point for me. It kind of harkens back to the old Steamboat Willie, Mickey Mouse animation style. Doesn't sound like it would be scary. It really doesn't. When I saw that they were doing that, I thought, oh, another Five Nights at Freddy type situation, and I thought I wouldn't like it. But I picked it up for $20, I think, on sale on Black Friday, and I kind of immediately fell in love with it. It's kind of your walking simulator, point and click type thing. It does have controller support, so it's not point and click, but it's, kind of press A on this item to interact with it. Gather these things, press them on here, combine things to solve puzzles. It's an excellent game. I'm on chapter 5 currently. I started it a couple months before she did on Xbox.
I made it to chapter 2 and was tired of having to go and clean the shit out of my pants and took a break because it is terrifying to me. One of the pitfalls in the beginning that really frustrated me with this game is everything looks very much the same.
Color palette, kind of. There's a sepia tone, isn't it?
It's sepia tone. A lot of the like the graphics, like there's holes in the walls and there's a copy and pasted almost. Like they're the exact same shape and they're kind of placed in the same spot. So like you get lost pretty easily in the beginning, but after a while you start to remember, and then you start figuring things out, and then things start popping out of corners and scaring the shit out of you.
I found with it, actually, that after you play it for a while, again, I'm on chapter 5, so I think there's 5 chapters total. I'm almost done with the game. But I found after a short time playing it, you get used to a certain not too big of a spoiler, but in part 1, which we're both on, there is a Boris. You first encounter Boris, one of the characters, and I kind of gauged everything around that. Like, okay, this, you turn right at Boris. This, you go straight after Boris. And you find landmarks, essentially, to be able to navigate around. There's no in-game map, but you have to backtrack a lot, and you kind of pick up locations that way.
Ooh, I didn't even see the description on here. First-person combat, puzzles, horror, stealth, and numerous hidden secrets. I didn't know there were
more or less everything that she enjoys in games, all in one-stop shop.
Yep.
But anyway, I want to wrap this up. I do want to keep it under 15 since we failed at keeping it under 10. Do you have anything else to add? I think we're going to be done with this one for the day. All right, well, thanks a lot. Again, Riggs for Team Dragon Fist Gaming. This is Me&You Reviews. My beautiful wife, Lindsay, her idea. I think we're going to do more of these. If these do well, I hope they do, because it was actually quite a good time. Did it? See you later, guys. Peace.